music anesthetizes the flesh. In other words, it makes the flesh leave it alone so God's spirit can pass right by. See, when flesh raised up, a lot of times we can't hear from God.
All right.
Amen. We need to hear from God. Amen. Amen. So David assembled this team of Levites. Amen. They carried it according to God's instruction, and they put the praisers and the instrument players up front. Amen. And as they carried the burden of the presence of God, they were singing and dancing. Amen. And David prepared that place. He prepared a place for them. Amen. He prepared a place for the presence of God. But singing and praying and praising were to come before the presence of God. We changed the order of our service up a little bit. I said, no. We're not going to come in the way we used to. We're going to come in with singing. I want when people arrive at the church, I want them on the outside to hear song and praise to God. I want to enter, amen, into his courts. Amen. I want to know how to do it. I don't want the music to stop. Amen. I want us to let it play. Sometimes, Pastor Real, you know, like David played on his harp and the evil spirits will go out of song. Sometimes I think people are dancing to get the evil off of it. I think a good musician can just about drive away some evil spirits. I think sometimes that person that dances in the club, he get a different dance. He dances out some of that mess he used to have. Amen. I believe a drunk man can drive off his drinking spirit. I believe, you know, he gets happy and versus the liquor. But after the liquor, he done sweated that out, and now he done turned into praise.